And welcome back. Our last guest, our self-made fashion designer. He's a self-made fashion designer based in New York City who joins us to showcase his primordial fall winter 24 line. 2024 line. He said it's all that and a bag of chips and then some. He has his protege with him, an aspiring teen fashion designer who will be debuting her Metamorphosis collection. So please welcome to the show Patrick, Cupid, and Lydia Marks. Welcome, guys.
I'm good. How are you?
How your fashion career got started. Did it start here in New York City?
It did. I'm a native New Yorker, born and raised in the Bronx. So, that's where I come from. And fashion has been all around and a part of my life. I've always known that I wanted to be a designer. That was really never in question. And, now I'm out living the dream. The brand's first collection launched in 2019. That was called All in Jest. And at the time, I had a mentor who suggested that I take it, overseas and go to Paris to market it and to show it. And that really opened a lot of doors and introduced me to a lot more people in the industry. 2 years prior to that, I was invited to showcase in Romania, Bucharest, Romania, of all
Whoa.
places. Yeah, that was an incredible, incredible experience. So I was an invited guest for their fashion week. And while I was out there, I was traveling with a friend, and he says, "You know what? You really just need to do this. You kind of just have to jump off the cliff and see where this goes."
Take a leap of
And
faith, right? That
a
leap of
leap of
faith.
faith, that leap of faith, and I did. And like 7 years later, here I am.
Uh-huh. And so, how did you meet up with Lydia?
So I'm doing a mentorship program through Maison Black and the Boys and Girls Club of Southeast Michigan, in
Uh-huh.
Detroit. And the founder of Maison Black, Tori Nichelle, tapped me as one of the designers to come in and be part of this program. When we first talked about it, I knew that we'd be working with young people that were interested in a career design, as their chosen career path. And I said, okay, let's go for it.
Yeah.
I'm all about giving back. I'm all about sharing knowledge and wealth, and for everything that's been given to me, paying it forward. When we got to Detroit, I was introduced to Lydia, my mentee,
All
and
right.
yeah, perfect pairing. Lydia is so bright and so open, and she designs really from a personal space within. So what she designs really has a touching story to it.
And Lydia, what piqued your interest? How did you get involved in this?
I got involved because at first the Boys and Girls Club came to my school and they asked if any young people wanted a job, and they said that they had a fashion program. And since I was little, I've always been interested in arts. I started off singing in choir, and I've always loved musicals. And ever since then, I love to do arts, and I got myself interested in fashion, and I was thinking that I should apply, and I got in. That was for the first cohort, and then I'm in the second cohort right now, which is the Boys and Girls Club in Maison Black. They're taking us young mentees to New York Fashion Week, and I applied, and thankfully I got in.
Beautiful. Congratulations. All right. So
Thank
you're on your
you.
way. You're not in junior high school. Are you in junior high school, high school?
I'm in high school.
All right. I didn't. I was just guessing. I said I don't want to throw it out there like that, but I'm glad I went underneath. That's a junior high school. So what do you want? You want to take that? You want to do the further education thing? You want to go take it to college?
Yes, I do. I've been looking at HBCUs
Oh,
that
good.
have fashion programs, and I've also been looking into FIT.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's right there in the city. I knew some people who were in charge over there for a little while. That's great. All right. So you're on your way. You have your own line, Metamorphosis.
Yes.
How did you come up
Um,
with
I
that? Go ahead.
I was inspired by a cardinal blue butterfly. Blue is my favorite color as a child, and butterflies
Uh-huh.
are my favorite animal. I really wanted to incorporate butterflies because my family and myself, I feel like I am a very shy girl, but as I'm getting older and becoming a young woman, I'm breaking out of my shell and breaking out of my cocoon. So that's the reason I decided to name my collection Metamorphosis, because
Oh.
butterflies, they go through metamorphosis. And even though humans do not go through metamorphosis, we still change in our life.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. How impactful was the Boys and Girls Club in your life?
The Boys and Girls Club has been very impactful in my life. I've learned life skills throughout this journey, and I've been able to make wonderful connections and make my dreams a reality. I did not think this would be possible for me, and I'm very happy and blessed that I came across this opportunity.
Great. Big shout out to Mr. Cupid, huh? How was it? How was your experience working with Mr. Cupid?
My experience working with Mr. Cupid was wonderful. Overall, this whole journey could be stressful since I'm still in school and I do have after school clubs and I have workshops to attend and meetings. But all in all, it's been worth it. And I'm very happy that Mr. Cupid put his trust in me and has given me wonderful advice. And I'm so proud that he thinks highly of me, and I'm very happy.
Cupid, what do you think about that? Ooh, boy.
Okay. Okay. High praise.
She's
High
very well
praise.
spoken, and she has the whole fashion thing, and she has the arts down. She can sing, she can write, she can do anything she
Yeah.
wants. It's wide open for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, these are facts. Working with Lydia has been absolutely fantastic and a wonderful experience. There are so many things about her that remind me of myself, even at a young age.
Yeah.
Wanting to try your hand at many different areas of art and tap on to just even some personal interests that expand that. And I think when
Yeah.
a person has that much creativity within them, you really do have to bolster that. Like somebody has to really sort of stand beside and say, you know what, okay, let's try this. Let's not be afraid to test that out. Or how can we take all of these things, and put them together so that we can open doors and charter a path for you,
Yeah.
to go forward. And Lydia, like, she took it. We sat down initially and talked about her concept when we first met in Detroit, and she started to tell me about the butterfly and what she wanted to do. And then questions started to come out. Okay, well, why this butterfly, right? What is the significance? What does that mean? What type of butterfly? And seeing her expand on that idea, seeing her take that from just an initial concept to what is now tangible garments that are wearable, that are functional, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's fantastic. And now, we're here in New York, just
Yeah.
doing New York
And,
week.
and,
I mean,
and she knows how to lay it out too and present it. She said, "All right, metamorphosis. All right, here's what it is. Bam! I'm gonna come out of this cocoon and I'm gonna flourish. And I'm working with Mr. Cupid." Mr. Cupid, talk about your primordial collection.
Primordial is the next collection for fall winter 2024. The idea came about really from just looking at the whole concept behind the Maison Blat show from the Fashion Futurism. And I'm a designer that tends to look into the past and how does that connect to the present? How did we get where we are now? The ethos behind the brand or the main idea behind the brand is really the autonomous thinker, the person who is very independent, very self-motivated, very aware of self. So each collection sort of expands on that story, continues that dialogue. With Primordial, I started to think about, these people, these early primitive people who left Alkebulan and wanted to go out into the universe and wanted to see what else was there, wanted to learn in order to get a better and deeper understanding of themselves and how they fit in to the universe as a whole.
Yeah.
And so that is kind of a direct mirror to where we are as a people right now and where we are as a culture, and how, we're cross-communicating with other cultures. Now we're through social media, we're talking to people through WhatsApp. At any given day, I'm on with a factory in China. Where even Lydia's outfit for designs for the show, communicating with factories overseas to get that developed, for her down jacket. And it really does put this perspective together of like where you are in this grand, this grand environment of fashion, this grand environment of politics or the world. And yeah, that's what Primordial speaks to.
Well, big shout out to everybody working with you, all your models and everything. Lydia, you want to give a shout out to some of your friends before we wrap up?
Sure. I want to shout out my mom. I love you, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Mom, some of your friends? Mom's your biggest friend.
Yeah, my mom's my biggest inspiration. I'll shout out my friends too. Love you guys.
Ah, thank you. How about you, Patrick?
First, I want to thank Allen Marketing and Tori and Michelle and Maison Black and the Boys and Girls Club for connecting me with Lydia. Lydia, you've done amazing thus far, and I'm so happy that we've gotten to work together. Excited for tomorrow to come and get this show, moving. It's been a lot of work in, and the fruits of labor are always a blessing, to have.
Yeah.
So thank you for having me.
Oh, man, you're always welcome to come back. My house is your house.
All right. Well, it's the Bronx. It's home. So
there you go. Website, social media?
yes, www.patrickcupid.com. And social media is Patrick Cupid. It's the same. And yeah, come check me out. Send me a DM. Like a few images, follow, stay connected to know what's going on and what's coming next.
You got it. Lydia, you have a social media? You want us to follow you?
Yes, I have an Instagram. It's at NayliasCo, at NAYLIA
There you go. All right. And thank you. I'll follow you if you follow me. Doc, DOCBOBLEE. Doc Bob Lee. Insty.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Good luck to you in everything that you do. And looking forward to seeing you on the big stage with all your fashion, everything that you put out. All right.
Great. Thanks, Bob.
God bless you guys.